Dodger Stadium on a Thursday night. Game number 3 of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Time for baseball in Southern California now as Jacoby Ellsbury strides into the box to get us started.
Center fielder, number 22.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Batting second here tonight.
Digging in now, Starlin Castro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Julio Urias comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Julio.
Brett Gardner will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Batting third, the left fielder,
and this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Murphy to his right. He has it. The tag, and he is out. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. Standing in, Aaron Judge. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And they'll snap one over to first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting second, left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Garcia.
Swing and a little tapper. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in,
third,
Corey Seager. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Grounded up the first baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting fourth,
now to the plate, Daniel Murphy. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In the dirt here. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Runners on the move for second. Hit hard to third. There to take it is Headley. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Greg Bird. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
Greg Bird.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez.
Victor Martinez.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Line towards center field. And Martinez is going to have himself a base knock. Here's Didi Gregorius. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll get us
Leading
going
off for
here
the
in the
Dodgers.
bottom half of the second.
Designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball two.
And that last pitch looked pretty good. This guy's too good a hitter to get pitches like that. You got to be a little frustrated. He's sitting now 2-0 instead of maybe 1-1, and you can nibble the at bat a little bit more.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
Trevor.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So coming to the plate, number 35. He'll take his first hacks here. And that misses inside, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right side, hit hard. Starlin dives. What a stop. Touché, sir. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Chase Headley.
Takes this the other way to right. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy has it. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 14.
Digging in to try it again. Starlin Castro. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again. And now is Yasiel Puig. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Fielder, Yasiel Puig.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And there's the first out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. To short, hit hard, taken in by Gregorius. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The left fielder, number 11. Brett.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Aaron Hicks will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 31, Aaron Hicks.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Bounce towards the mound, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg Bird comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Matt Holliday will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Matt Holliday.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Peterson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Victor Martinez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that misses for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. So here is Avisail Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
In there for strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. He singled his last time up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. Ready for another chance. Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. So stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Didi Gregorius.
This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Story scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Chase Headley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going.
And that misses 1-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And he misses 2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Carlos Santana. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Carlos Santana.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. There to take it is Headley. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Now batting, number 35. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. Castro has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all of baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit. Ready once again. Starlin Castro. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And he misses with it 1-1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart if you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball under.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And Ellsbury's running. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's a look over to first. And another snap throw to the bag. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runner at first is Ellsbury with nobody out. On the move again from first. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Throw over to the bag. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he'll make it as well. And they will hit the board first here. It's now 2-0.
Aaron Judge. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Matt Holliday standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes this the other way to right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 4-1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Lifted in the air out to left. Hicks moves over. He's got it 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And an easy play out there for Headley, and that. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 35 is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Here's Chase Headley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there. So we've got runners at the corners here. One away, and it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two. With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing. Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Digging in to try it again, Avisail Garcia. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings. Now to the plate, Corey Seager. A hit in 2 tries so far. On a line to shortstop. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Is there, and he's out trying to take second. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the third hitter here. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone. And here's Starlin Castro. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
8th inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, and he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Puig on the run, 2 gone. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning.
Digging in, Carlos Santana.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
The next 0-2. And that one stayed up a little high. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, they've got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Just hung in there on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit sharply on the ground. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop.
The shortstop, Trevor.
She comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must. I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in now,
35.
number 35. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out. Number 2, Gerardo Parra.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming on for it is Hicks. He can't get there as it falls in. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounded softly to the right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving. Matt Holliday standing in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Matt Holliday.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he misses again, ball 3. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And this pitch misses here, it's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 to Martinez. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Ball 3.
He walked the first guy. Now you're sitting here 3-1. You have to get your pitch to hit. Don't let him off the hook.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Adam Liberator will come on out of.
Gregorius. Your attention, please.
First delivery to him on the way.
Number 36.
And the slider swung on and shot foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Number 8.
Now a swing and a ball pop high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. In now, Gary Sanchez. Who could really use a knock. Pedro Baez enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 52.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. Here's Chase Headley. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Chase Headley.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at-bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Hit to first, and he is out on the tag. Into the box now, Jock Peterson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Center fielder, number 31.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Avisail Garcia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. Now a hard liner toward short. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Here's Corey Seager. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Aroldis Chapman.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Stepping into the box.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Headley is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings is a great start any way you slice it.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's
Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show next. First pitch forthcoming as Jose Reyes is set to go.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, shortstop, number 7.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Neil Walker is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And there goes Reyes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. Here's the first pitch to him. Yoenis Cespedes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down out there. Walker is on his way home, and the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Digging in, Michael Conforto is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Johnny Lyons gets the call out of the bullpen in the very first inning, as they certainly didn't get the start they had hoped for. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Here's Jay Bruce now. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cervelli is there, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Rick Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Rick Simmons.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reyes has got it. He's up with it. The throw. He is out. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out of it, win a game, and just really, this is when you really have to think about one game at a time to pull you out of it. Now, that's when you know it's a good pitch.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Digging in, Josh Harrison, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes on the move, but he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Right fielder,
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout, and now there are 2 gone. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Lucas Duda. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Line to the right side. Oh, and he misses it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Batting 8th.
Set to get his day started, Curtis Granderson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 0-1, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 2-1 now to Granderson. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Batting 9th, third baseman
Asdrubal Cabrera is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. This pitch is popped up. Kipnis is there for it. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Has a look. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Duda rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Neil Walker. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a liner. First and second now, 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder
Striding in once Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates baseball starts right now. Jeremy Hazelbaker is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
First offering on its way. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Justin Bohr is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone.
Batting fourth.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Gary Sanchez is in with two away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a high pop-up. Cervelli has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Gregory Polanco.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Gardner. Gone to lead off the inning. Now batting, Starling Marte. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Set to get his day started, Jason Kipnis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Low for ball one.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Runner at first here, one man out. Back up the, oh no, that got him. Josh Bell the next to hit. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Starlin dives. What a stop. Wow. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Striding in, John Jaso. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Travis Shaw.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, a look there at SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. Stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Odor under it to put it away for the first out. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Third,
standing in, Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Hit down the third baseline. Oh, look at Rendon to first. It's there. He got him. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
up for the Braves, center fielder Ender Inciarte.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. In now is Anthony Rendon. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. A runner at first with no outs here. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pollock comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Cue shot here out towards short. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Coming to the plate now, Matt Kemp. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Peralta. But he won't get there. It falls in. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Geraldo Oliveros. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Digging in now, Rougned Odor. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peralta's under it. And the inning is over. Now in the box, Jake Lamb will lead it off against Tyson Ross.
Jake Lamb.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So coming to the plate, A.J. Pollock. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And he takes a called strike 2. Heading out toward shallow right. Headed after it is Mazzara, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Brandon Drury will bat next. Hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 0-1, here it comes. Ground ball left side. Rendon is there. There's one. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Striding in, David Peralta. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 3-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Ryan Pena. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Ryan Pena.
Liner towards second. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Into the box now. Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Lays off 1-0. For Pena, that's double number 3 so far on the year. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Heading after it is Hazelbaker. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So striding in, Tyson Ross. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Ready for another chance? Ender Inciarte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And that misses, ball 1. Walker comes set. Here it is on 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Swing and a looper to left. Marte into shallow left, and that ends the inning. In now, Nick Hundley. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s.
Nick Hundley.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding into the box, Taijuan Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Jeremy Hazelbaker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Odor has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no, he lost track of it, and it falls. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt. Stepping into the box, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ready on 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Goldschmidt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Jake Lamb standing in now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this is low, ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ball game for Arizona. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Ready now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, Geraldo Oliveros. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
First baseman, number 85.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Nope. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Nope. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Rougned Odor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Goldschmidt. The tag, and he is out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian Pena. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Walker's ready. 1-2 on its way. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Swanson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Standing in, Nick Hundley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Stepping into the box, Taijuan Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Walker.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. Pena recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping in, Dansby Swanson. He'll lead things up. As we begin the home fifth. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. This is flared out towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. Digging in,
50.
Tyson Ross. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. One attempt misses. The throw down. The 0-1 on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. One away. Here's Ender Inciarte. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in to try it again, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Kemp has a read on it. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Paul Goldschmidt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding them on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success. Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready once again, Nomar Mazara. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Nomar Mazara.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hazelbaker going back on it. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Matt Kemp.
Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. No outs, nobody on. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Digging in the switch hitter, Geraldo.
First baseman, Geraldo Olivero.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. For Kemp, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Peralta's after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay, and he's safe. Here's Rougned Odor now. He comes in 0 for 2.
Rougned Odor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to the left side. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in once again, Brian Pena. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Walker comes set. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Marte onto the grass, and that's the third out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jake Lamb. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Jake Lamb.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, and get it going.
Number 11, A.J.
Into the windup and the pitch. This one's down to third. Rendon has it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Brandon Drury. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lazar is under it, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Grounded to short. Marte has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Stepping in, Tyson Ross. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Good waist pitch. 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Peralta over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Ender Inciarte. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got to hurry, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Digging in now, David Peralta. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 6. David
and a slider's
Peralta.
in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp has a read on it. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Hundley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Mazzara has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Into the box now, Taijuan Walker. No hits. Jarvis Santana will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Chaz Rowe enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Odor will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Tom Wilhelmsen is into the ball game now.
The Diamondbacks,
Step
54. Tom Wilhelmsen.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Drury ranging into shallow right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And that misses inside 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Soft liner towards center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So here's Matt Kemp now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And he takes a cold strike 1. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 2-2, here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Geraldo Oliveros will be next. Hit out towards second. Drury has it. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. At the plate, Geraldo Oliveros 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Ball one. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Another 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Here's Rognet now. He was retired via the ground ball last time. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Tommy Joseph will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Grounded, foul. 1-1, here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
And this one gets away. Throw goes over to third. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So striding forward now, Brian Pena trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Sean Rodriguez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 15, Sean Rodriguez.
Tyler Flowers will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit.
Tyler Flowers.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High in the air out towards shallow right. Peralta's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding into the box, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. From the stretch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kemp has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his final line. 7 2/3 good innings, and in today's game, that's very solid.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tyson Ross. His record is now 1-1. Credit the save to Tyson Ross. The loss goes to Taijuan Walker. Just his first loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.